Wow. Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome to the Pikmin 4 demo. I already pre-ordered it, don't worry. Tandoori Bell, put your skills... Oh, you can actually do that? I thought that was... Oh, I didn't know you could play it in demo. Hey, a blowhog! I typically don't play demos for games I know I'm going to be getting and playing, which, I mean, it's Pikmin 4. I've been waiting for Pikmin 4 since Pikmin 3 was kind of disappointing. Oh, is that something you can get? But from what I read, the Pikmin 4 demo was a little different. No thanks. The demo version is complete once you collect 1,500 units of Sparklium and finish exploring for the day. You can import your save data. So wait, is it the actual game? Because I read it was something with Olimar. If it's just the actual game. But it did say I continue my progress, so maybe it's fine. And maybe there's a reward for playing the demo. I am Captain Olimar. I command a spaceship called the SS Dolphin. He still has that? I thought it got repossessed. This is the story of how I crashed onto an unknown planet. And how I was ultimately rescued. Wait, he crash landed again? He's done it like 3 times now. After the crash, I woke up to find my ship was in pieces, scattered everywhere. Oh no, this is the first game. Okay. I had no way of returning home to my beloved family. I thought I was doomed. Oh, they're retconning how the onions looked in the first game. Until I encountered a strange species, which I named Pikmin. The Pikmin had an innate desire or will to carry objects. With their help, I was able to find and transport my missing ship parts. Time passed and I met yet another mysterious creature. It appeared to be malnourished. Oh, did it always have a Pikmin tail? So I tossed over a treat. After that, we quickly bonded. So is this a retelling of the first game, or she's a steadfast partner in the quest to find the missing pieces of my spaceship? What's it called? Otachi? No. The quest that was nearing its end. We arrived at the last area we had left to explore. Oh, it's all sepia. It's a kitchen! What is this place? Oh, it's a whole house. Wait, but this looks lived in. This doesn't look abandoned. Wait, yours is blue and green. The other one is orange. Something about this area is different from the others we've explored so far. Wait, where are you running off to? Why? So you just start the game with the 3 basic colors right off the get-go? That can't be a good sign. The Pikmin don't usually scurry off like that. I suppose I'll have to call them back while I search for the missing ship parts. Oh yeah, it has a Pikmin tail. I didn't notice that. Did the other one? saw some of the Pikmin head this way. They could be hiding behind those things. Let's break them and see. When we jump, I'll start charging up at my pup's strength. I just need to press X and hold down. And take aim. When she's at full strength, I'll let go and let her rush. Oh, okay. Pikmin! Ah, I knew it! Now I'll use B to call them back to me with my whistle. Hey. Oh, I love that they grab on. I just wish I knew why the Pikmin ran away and hid in the first place. I better make a note of this in my voyage log. Sure. You never know when this kind of information will prove useful. Now, how to phrase it. When I arrived at this area, the Pikmin started acting quite strange. They flew out of the onion and immediately hid. I can't find my spaceship parts without them. I suppose I'll just keep looking for them and call them back using my whistle. Number 76, strange Pikmin behavior. I need to find my missing ship parts, but it will be much easier if I have more Pikmin to help me. At least I have a few more Pikmin now. Can I, like, zoom out a little? Oh, okay. Wait. Don't look before you leap. Oh, no fall damage. Well, yeah, there was no fall damage in the first game. Or any of the games, really. How do I... Oh, I guess there are none up there on the couch. This is cool. But it's weird because the Pikmin levels usually feel so abandoned. I wonder what's behind this. Like, the society that lived there is gone. Oh, they can jump up on their own now? Since when? Huh? Let's get them down with a rush. Oh, the pillow can be knocked down? Oh, no, but you can knock down things on the pillow. Got it. Oh, I like how easy it is to switch between your Pikmin types now. My god, there's these three. Then there's purples and whites are shown. Then rocks and flying. And now ice and glow. So that's 9 different types of Pikmin? That's so much to juggle. Wow. Okay. Well. What is this weird... Did that grass just move? Oh. How do I throw guys? Is it done moving, or...? Oh, okay, when you go through it, it becomes transparent. So that's teaching how grass works, that's cool. I should have X to jump and climb up. Hey, top will look around with... This is cool, this is a good tutorial. I'll probably have to play this again, though, before the game comes out, because... Well, the controls are pretty intuitive. Okay, there has to be a ship part around here somewhere. This is the perfect situation to rely upon my pup's powerful nose. Track down one of those ship parts, girl. Ah. We need to stay on that scent. Oh, how many Pikmin? Do I want to know what's up there? Actually, I would like to get more of my Pikmin back. What is... Oh, look at these guys. Those Pikmin be playing. Oh, there's a yellow that got confused. So 64. There's what is there 100 throughout the whole level? See, it was up there. Yeah, this is so strange because I always thought the Pikmin world was just abandoned. Oh, can I not get up there? No, I have to be able to get up there. There's... Do I need to, like, go up and around somehow? I saw you. 74. There has to be 100 Pikmin through here, then. Yeah, because there's stuff over there and even stuff to break. Maybe I should get the item and it might be like a double jump or something. Oh, there's Pikmin down there I missed. I have plenty of Pikmin now. Oh, there's more of it. Wow, I missed a bunch. Where are those ship parts? So is it 33 of each? Because I have 33 blues, and now I have 33 yellows, so I'm missing some reds. Alright, well... Actually, there's a bunch of stuff that looks breakable over there. Maybe that's a separate area. What is that? It's like a floaty platform with a drone. So, 25. Is there 8 or 9? Oh, there's. I have 99 Pikmin. That seems too coincidental. There must be... And does the dog count as one? Is that what it is? Or am I going to find, like, a different type of Pikmin somewhere to help me as a tutorial? Ho! What are you? A creature? I don't see any ship parts. Could that thing have swallowed one whole? Those spiky things are going to make this tough. I have to find an opening. Maybe I should use X to build up energy so we can rush the creature when the time is right. In the meantime, let's circle it and wait for a chance to strike. Okay. And doing that... I guess doing that will, Oh, I lost... Did I lose Pikmin? Can I, like, lock onto it? I guess not. That's kind of not great for controls. This thing's kind of fun. Get him, lads. It's even the same music. Oh, the computer. It's the interstellar radio. Never mind. We located it at last. With this back in my possession, I can finally call for help. P saving. Oh, I'd recovered the interstellar radio. I guess I don't get to pick up the enemy. So I immediately sent out an SOS signal and attached the latest version of my voyage log. Oh, so that's why they're rescuers coming to the planet. Days and weeks passed, but 1 month earlier, my signal reached the rescue corps. They took off toward this remote planet with noble plans to bring me home safe. Unfortunately, fate had other ideas. Of course it did. The rescue officers sent to rescue me crash-landed during their arrival. Oh, the other dog does have a Pikmin tail. Double shipwrecks are rare and extremely unlucky. I think it's just something with the planet that... At this point, you might think that all hope was lost. This planet has a nasty habit of breaking things, but there was one last rescue officer left at the Rescue Corps HQ. A rookie. You. That's right. You are my last hope. Following emergency protocol, all officers are directed to evacuate the spaceship immediately. Finding the dispersed rescue corps is now your top priority. Create your ID badge and deploy immediately. Oh! Oh, this... I was wondering why this character wasn't, like, ever identified. This one, I guess? Oh. Oh, you can pick the shape? That just looks like Louis. That was kind of fun. And that guy just looks like the president, or Charlie. I like Louis. Let's do Louis. Oh, you can pick the expression. Wow, this... Actually, I want to see what this character's expressions look like. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's pretty good. Oh. Hold on. Give me Louis. Can I do silly glasses with Louis? Huh. I wonder what all the characters... Well, there's glasses. Look at that nose. Damn. This is the nose that will pierce the heavens. Well, this character without the, like, that look just ends up looking like a weird doll. Let me try this one with... I like the glasses. Maybe that one? Oh, purple's pretty cool. Hold on, maybe different hair then. Oh, that just looks like a mushroom on his head. On their head? Their head. You're able to change your look and name... Oh, okay, so it's not... Let's do the little swirl. I like that one more. Oh, give me a purple suit. Oh, neat. I mean, just zombies fine. I like this guy. He's weird. Home planet Carrot, the Rescue Corps' newest officer. They recently accepted a dangerous mission to rescue their missing colleagues. Oh. Ooh, is my ship purple too because I picked purple as my suit? Oh, it's a capsule, never mind. But the fate of the rescue... Oh, okay. That thing can go through... Rest in the hands of one inexperienced adventurer. I'll have you know, I'm very experienced when it comes to Pikmin. I love these games. Me and my brother just did a ROM hack that was 2-player Pikmin 2, and it was very fun. We had a very fun time, even if it kept getting out of sync, and we were also still terrified of the Water Wraith. Oh no, is this game gonna have the Water Wraith or something like it? I didn't even think about that until now. It's me! Look at my purple little weirdo. Oh, and there's the... See, no, the dog doesn't have a Pikmin tail. It has a... No, it has like a puff tail. Search for the missing rescue officers. Look at me run! I have no controls yet. The game has to teach me how to play. I guess the one that Olimar had is a different species. Also, this one's much smaller. Oh, Owachi. Achi? No, Oachi? Home planet Gia. This young Roy rescue pup is one of an elite breed of space dogs that's long served the Shepherd family. This is his first mission. How do you say the name? Oachi? You encountered the Rescue Corps' rescue pup, Oachi. The remaining 6 rescue officers are still out there somewhere. Oh, Oachi's trying to tell me something. Do I gotta pull this? Oh, they also wear purple now. Or is that just a coincidence? You found someone in need of rescuing. Begin rescue operations at once. Oh. Damn, this thing's strong. Who needs purples? All the dirt has been removed. Good job, little doggy. Are you just coincidentally purple, or are you purple because I picked purple? Cool hair. Huh? Is that you, Oachi? Can I make Oachi bigger? Thank the stars, I wasn't sure that my SOS signal had reached HQ. So you and Oachi found and rescued me together? That's actually quite surprising. I've never known Oachi to listen to anyone other than our captain. Oh, I should probably introduce myself. I'm Colin, communications operator for the Rescue Corps. As the Rescue Corps' comms officer, oh, he's also from Gia. He handles communication for his fellow officers. Plus, he's handy with a wrench. Oh, so does the shape of the character determine what planet they're from? Like, am I from Carrot because I picked the lankier character? You met up with Colin, the Rescue Corps' comms operator. That's one down. Now, where could the other rescue officers be? My path got cut off by a small landslide, and when my hunger became unbearable, I decided to nap to preserve my stamina. You're our latest recruit, right? It's Zombie, isn't it? I couldn't be more grateful to you for rescuing me. As I mentioned before, I was the one who sent out that emergency signal. The rest of the Rescue Corps, well, it was a rough landing. We entered the planet's atmosphere and lost control of the ship. What happened? I have no idea. There were 6 officers on the ship, but we were separated when we ejected from the spacecraft. We came here to find Captain Olimar, whose own ship had crashed, only to suffer the same fate. It's almost embarrassing. I've confirmed that our spaceship, the SS Shepherd, landed somewhere over there. But I couldn't reach it on my own. Now that you're here, maybe we can find a way back to it. And if we're lucky, we'll come across a few stranded rescue officers along the way. Oh, before I forget, take this. It's a switch. It's an official Rescue Corps tablet. We use them to share information. Thank goodness I always carry an extra. Tap up on the left side. What? Oh, to open and review your missions. The face. You can use this app anytime to confirm what tasks are top priority. I have some other handy apps to share, but I'll install them later when we have a moment to rest. For now, just remember that you can always tap up to view missions. But if you press minus and select shortcut settings, you can assign different functions to each shortcut button. What? If you tap minus. Yeah? Oh. Okay. Oh, tap L and R together. Okay, so they'll probably teach me all this as I play. Oh, I can see the characters a little better here. Why are these two complete mysteries? Weird. What does the star mean? Alright. Now then, let's go find the SS Shepherd. Well, we also need to find Pikmin. Well, not much of a Pikmin game without Pikmin. Ooh, it's purple too. There she is, the SS Shepherd. I can see the ship, but I have no idea how we're going to reach it from here. You know, there's something familiar about this area. I remember something. It's just up ahead. Let's go. I guess he has been exploring around. The plants on this planet are gigantic. Always make sure the area is safe with... Why would you say that? Ooh, what's this? Look, that's it. See that big hole in the ground over there? If only we could find a way over there, then we could finally reunite with the SS Shepherd. That's impossible. It's impossible to get over the ledge. There's something under that dirt. Go, doggy, go. Are you licking it? This is a perfect job for a rescue pup. They're known for being excellent diggers. Are they? Good, Papawachi. You're making easy work of all that dirt. Almost there. Oh. I don't want to go underground yet. You can see why rescue pups are the rescue corps' pride and joy. Huh. This looks just like the other hole we saw. Well done, Oachi. I don't want to go underground. There's scary things there if it's like Pikmin 2. I wonder if these two holes are somehow connected underground. It looks pretty deep. We're just going to have to dive right in. Let's do it. That's the spirit. Here we go. Though it does look pretty dark down there. No, you're not going to do the... Oh, it is. They are caves. Burrow of Beginnings. Oh, even Oachi's collar is purple. Hey, what is it, Oachi? He's trying to tell us something. Perhaps another rescue officer is down here. Really? How? So are these going to be... Looks like a dead end. Are these going to be randomly generated like in Pikmin? Well, maybe not this one, but... Oh, it is exactly like Pikmin 2. That's so... Oh, those are bulb orb grubs. Oh my! What a place to find the captain. That terrified individual you see over there is the captain of our rescue corps team. Look sharp, zombie. The captain comes from a long line of rescue officers going back... This is no time for a history lesson! Hurry up and do something! Oh no, she's surrounded by creatures. Oh look at, he just goes after them on his own. Yep, those are bulborb grubs alright, they just melt away. What noises? Phew, now we can relax a bit. Captain, we took care of the creatures down here. Can you get down? I hope so. My arms are almost numb. I've been hanging on so long. Okay, I can do this. Okay, so the purple is definitely intentional. Hello. Shepherd, is it? Shepherd? What's your status, Colin? Are you okay? Shouldn't I be asking you that? I'm just relieved to see you're alright. Oh, you! I haven't seen you since rookie training camp. I'm Captain Shepherd of the Rescue Corps, if you don't remember. Did you order Achi to get rid of this creature all by yourself, zombie? Huh. Achi's not supposed to obey anyone but me. Guess that rookie training paid off after all, didn't it? You know, the first time I saw you in training, I had a feeling you'd make a top-notch dog trainer. Also Gia, a 99th generation Rescue Corps officer. Holy shit. She was saved by a rescue pup as a child, sparking a lifelong love for her furry colleagues. Okay, that's 2 down, 4 to go. We found Captain Shepherd. With a captain here, it feels like there are maybe some hope for us after all. Sorry to interrupt, Captain, but what were you doing down here anyway? While exploring the surface, I discovered a suspicious hole. I leaned over to take a look inside and fell right in. I wandered around this cave trying to find an exit when I came upon those icky, slimy creatures.
What?
Hang on, did you fall down the hole located near the SS Shepherd? We entered this cave in an attempt to reach that very opening. Well then, what are we waiting around here for? Let's get back to the SS Shepherd. Copy that. Is something wrong? You didn't say anything, zombie. Copy that is the Rescue Corps' way of saying understood. Let's try saying it together, okay? Copy that. Copy that. Very good. Excellent reply. That said, you'll need to review the Rescue Corps' rescue journal for your upcoming missions. It's essential to our work. Oh, you have one too. Okay. That's me. Rescue journal. This is where you'll find advice left by captains both past and present. I have no doubt the knowledge and wisdom they share here will guide you well. Okay. Oh, they have different icons. Interesting. Oh, so is it that these guys are in the demo and these two aren't, so you don't know who they are? You'll be able to access them via your tablet as the need arises, so put them to good use while out in the field. Since Wachi and you have bonded, I officially approve of your partnership. I'll be observing you both to see what skills you have as a rescue pup trainer. Quite the conundrum. Oh, how do we get up there? So, I guess you can make Owachi, because I do remember them in the Nintendo Direct. They were like, yo, you can upgrade Owachi and improve skills and such. So I guess you can make it bigger to ride it later. It's weird having so many characters. I'm used to just Louie and Olimar. I remember this area. I guess you have 3 captains in Pikmin 3, but I didn't play. I played Pikmin 3 through once and that was it. There, that's where I fell in. My word, to think you survived a fall from that height. But more importantly, how are we supposed to climb up there? Hey, there's something under that light. How convenient. I guess it makes a little more sense than... No, it doesn't. It's not more sense than a geyser. Geysers were fine. I wonder... In Pikmin 2, the deepest hole was... Was it 15 or 20 floors? I already forgot. I hope it doesn't go more than that. Those caves can be scary. Excuse me, zombie. I suggest you exercise a bit more caution when encountering something unfamiliar. Maybe don't just touch it. I completely agree. Though, in this case, your impulsive behavior did get us out of that cave. Where did you pull that out of? Alright, Captain. The Rescue Corps flag has been officially planted. Now for the status report on all cave-related activities. We located and rescued 1 castaway, and no other individuals were found during our search. Noted. Then let's consider the investigation of this cave complete. I hope this experience will help you prepare for the challenges inherent to our work. There are lives depending on us. But you both did good work today. Well done, Zombie and Owachi. I guess we're just going to skip right over the fact that we had to rescue the captain herself. Colin, you look different since the last time I saw you. Did you do something new with your hair? I don't think so. I've been a bit busy trying to, you know, stay alive. Of course. And good for you. You did it. Well, here she is, the SS Shepherd. That's a ship. That's actually a pretty big ship. Ooh, what is over there, though? Well, this looks like a place for onions. Is that smoke pouring out of the SS Shepherd? I'll investigate right away. Famous last words. Running. Status report. Upon investigating the interior of the ship, I discovered the engine had overheated. And that the spaceship was seconds away from total destruction. What? Oh no. Will it be okay?
Uchi.
It will. I initiated an emergency shutdown and everything's stable. Thankfully, the engine can be repaired. However, the ship's energy stores are now completely empty.
Mom.
So we have no way of getting off this planet, let alone searching for Captain Olimar.
Picture.
Not necessarily. I think I saw something in Captain Olimar's voyage log that may prove useful. Here it is. Take a look at this. I found treasure. After thorough investigation into the shiny objects found on this planet, I've deduced that they must contain sparklium. I feel giddy to have found real-life treasure, but my focus must remain on my main objective, finding the missing parts of the SS Dolphin. So this is a reboot? Like... Huh. Or is it just I'm reading into things too much? In layman's terms, we should be able to extract sparklium from sparkling objects that we find on this planet and convert it into energy. If they can be used to restart and restore the SS Shepherd, these objects truly are nothing short of real-life treasures. I'm skeptical, but at this point, we have nothing to lose. This may be our only chance. So from this point on, we have a new mission. Find and collect all the sparkly objects we can. Copy that. Apparently sparkly objects can be used as an energy source. Locate as many as you can so you can restart the SS Shepherd. Once we collect this treasure, we'll need a way to transport it. For that, we can use the SS Beagle. Oh, everything's dog named. Okay. Except the dogs themselves. We just need a good place for it to land. Huh? What's that over there? Yeah, that'll do. It's so shiny. Maybe it's some sort of landmark, but I'm not completely sure. It looks like the perfect spot for a base of operations. Call the ship over. SS Beagle repositioning successful. Good. Our preparations are complete. Let's find that treasure. Wait, can we do this without Pikmin? See anything sparkly around here? Oh, wait, what was that? Oh. That's a bell. Is this what I think it is? Is it like a fire alarm or just a bell? No, it's just a regular little bell. This has to be a treasure. Just look at that way it sparkles. Let's check the tablet to see if it's emitting a high energy reading. Alright, rookie. Press to open the radar map. Oh, press plus, not the D-pad. They looked exactly the same in the interface. Oops. Oh. Presence of sparklium confirmed. That star in the center represents the treasure. From now on, you can consult your radar map to check if there's any treasure in your area. Excellent work. I'm going to take this suspicious start as a good sign. But how are we going to move it? Can I not? Okay. Oh! There's an onion. That's exactly what we need. Although it looks almost like a tomato? What's this? Is it a treasure? Give me Pikmin! Is that a D? No, it's an S. That's Game Boy Advance SP. Wow. Good job, Wachi. I guess it has an oniony texture now. It's not going to let you do that. Are onions sentient? Have they ever gone into that? Oh, and look, that one flower bloomed as I did this. Huh, it moved. I don't think it's a treasure.
Blue.
What could it be? It looks kind of like a plant. Could this be that thing Captain Almar wrote about in his voyage log?
Eddie.
He called it an onion.
No.
If this is an onion, then what is that sprout? What is that sprout indeed? It's a Pikmin! Red Pikmin, my beloved.
Mano.
Oh my, I think this could be a Pikmin. According to Captain Alamar's voyage log, they're friendly and helpful creatures. Well then, maybe they could help us while we explore and look for treasure? Look at that. Watch, she's already bonding with the Pikmin. You should introduce yourself as well, zombie. And, Captain, how long do you intend to hide back there? Yep. Those are Pikmin. What? More sprouts. That red seed-like thing is apparently called a pellet. If you feed one to the onion, it will create more Pikmin. What a mysterious life form. Can I still mash buttons to oh god. Are there chrysanthemums in this game? Or creeping, whatever they're called? Okay, you can mash A and he'll automatically go to the next one. Cool. Oh, it's a lot of Pikmin. What else? Let me just take a quick look around before we... Something sparkly way up there. Wait, that's where we came from. Interesting, the Pikmin have like... It's not... It used to be you had to directly touch the Pikmin to get their attention back, but they have a radius now. If you walk near them, they'll automatically just come to you. Oops, sorry lads. So I have... Wait, why is it 12 of 13? I guess Awachi does count as one, huh? No, it doesn't. There's a straight... Oh. I lost the boy. Huh. Well, I'm gonna get the Game Boy first. If I can. Oh. You guys should watch out. Oh, it's even on? That was close. Too close. Ah, Game Boy Advance SP. How I miss thee. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't swarm in this game. That's kind of. I miss that. Oh, can I not? Wait, can I not add more than 10? Oh, I can. It just doesn't auto lock at that point. This is fun. What did the demo say? 1500 was my max? This treasure is large. How can we physically collect something this big? The ship uses a special type of light ray that miniaturizes objects during collection, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'll examine it with the sensors on the SS Beagle right away. Let's hope it contains the type of energy we need. Yes, energy detected. If we can collect 150 more units of Sparklium, we may be able to restart the SS Shepherd. The SS Shepherd is supposed to run on high-octane energy. Will this work? I believe we can get it to run on Sparklium alone, though it may be a bumpier ride. But before that can happen, we're going to need a lot more. Then we need to search the area for more treasure. So I guess the fork thing is probably 50 and the bell is 100. It's not a fork. What is this thing? Oh yeah, they do have an auto, like a better range for finding you. It is a fork, kind of. I wonder if there's any secrets to this demo. Oh, there's Olimar's ship. Wait. Oh. Okay. Oh, the physics. Okay, so it is the same as Pikmin 2. Oh, they can only carry double capacity. Huzzah! You two make a fantastic combination, Zombie and Iwachi. Oh, and the Pikmin get no credit? Copy that. You nailed it that time. Of course, this isn't quite the right occasion for a copy that. But good effort, Zombie. The Pikmin are very obedient. They move and work like tiny rescue pups. Look at the one reclining. Now it's time to extract the energy from the treasure. Get started right away, Colin. I thought the demo said 1500. It said the first day and 1500 energy. Or sparkling, whatever. Oh, wait. It's nighttime now. Energy from the treasure will soon be extracted. It'll flow directly into the SS Shepherd. Game Boy. Does this break the treasure? Oh no, it just sucks it dry. Okay, good. Bell? 4? Question mark? Oh, it's gonna actually make it look better too? Oh, look at that. Yay. We restarted the SS Shepherd using the sparklium extracted from the treasure.
Hello.
We did it! The ship's back online. We still don't have enough energy to fly, but now we can use the radar to look for our missing rescue officers. Excellent, Colin. Boot it up and see if we can pick up any signals. I'm picking up multiple SOS signals. They could be coming from our lost rescue officers and even Captain Olimar. Then we don't have a moment to lose. Time to get rescuing. Stone of Advancement, Noble Bident, Path Creator. They even gave him names like Pikmin 2. That's interesting. The ship is automatically naming the objects? We encounter unknown objects and elements in our missions all the time, so I had a naming AI installed in our new ships. Apparently it was co-created by a famous appraiser. It's more sophisticated than I expected. Pretty impressive. By famous appraiser, you wouldn't happen to mean the ship... Well, no, if this is a reboot, the ship from Pikmin 2... Actually, wait. Olimar was the one who came up with the names, wasn't he? It is neat, but a backup power source probably would have been more helpful. I was worried when I saw the smoke billowing out of the SS Shepherd. I didn't know how things would shake out. Thank goodness we were able to make the repairs. I'd been roughing it for so long enough. There's something to be said for finally having a properly prepared meal. And you're sure we have enough emergency rations, Colin? We have no idea how long we'll be stuck on this planet. I counted our stock 3 times, but I can do it again. Excellent plan. Now, tomorrow we'll focus on recon, so you and Oachi need to eat and get lots of rest, Zombie. But don't forget to review your missions before heading to bed. Oh, 1500. Okay. So maybe it's day 1 and 1500? Well, all the little pellet posies have respawned.
소파.
Alright, I guess this is everyone.
떼까 떼까.
I called the strategy meeting to order.
르페.
Copy that. Here's the latest status report.
팩츄.
As of today, 2 rescue officers and 1 rescue pup have been recovered thanks to the efforts of Zombie. However, the whereabouts of the other 4 rescue officers remain unknown, and the SS Shepherd is out of commission.
할래.
All things considered, our primary mission, the rescue of Captain Olimar, has run into some roadblocks. Our first priority is now the search and rescue of our fellow rescue officers.
No.
Zombie, Awachi, fly to the area where a radar picked up the distress signals and try to track down our missing personnel. Colin and I will remain with the ship. We'll provide direction and guidance from here.
키스니퍼.
Don't worry, we'll be available via the SS Shepherd's wireless communication at all times, so you'll have our full support.
함은.
I wouldn't typically assign so much responsibility to a rookie, but after seeing you in action, I know you can handle it. Plus, you'll be in good paws with Awachi by your side. You two make a great team.
어?
Captain, what about our search for Captain Olimar? Should we officially put it on pause?
말해.
No, we may still find him during our hunt for the other rescue officers. I'll keep it on our mission list just in case. On that note, I hereby call this strategy meeting to a close.
르페.
Copy that. Captain Olimar is shipwrecked on this unknown planet. Discover his whereabouts while you search for missing Rescue Corps officers. Collect 1,500 units of sparkling and finish the day to complete the demo. Afterward, you can receive rewards both in the smart device and the full... Okay, that's what I was curious about. So is there time limits?
표현하베.
Are we to chat real quick? Sure.
까또.
You'll be pleased to learn that I installed few new apps onto your tablet. I'm sure you'll find them more than useful when you're out in the field, so check them out when you have a spare minute.
헤이.
Now that we have that sorted out, are you ready to go out there and explore? Let's chat.
나는.
I'm just so relieved that you got my SOS signal in time. I was in a panic as I tried to escape the spaceship. If that signal didn't work, I shudder to even think about it.
미르.
Ready for action? Bye for now.
빠뜨로.
If you ever feel stuck, try talking to the captain. She always knows what to do. Ever since you started, your hard work has really saved us. You're the rising star of the Rescue Corps, that's for sure. When it comes to exploring uncharted planets, danger is just part of the job. Still have no doubt you'll manage.
됐죠.
How can I be so certain? Because I have 2 eyes and I can see your potential plain as day. I hired you, didn't I? Thank you, Captain. Alright, let's build up my forces real quick. Oh, I like that it tells you the percentage. Ooh, I like that a lot, actually. So, I talk to him and he'll send me to a new area, is the impression I get from that. Why are you showing me this again? Oh! Wait, why did that spit out so many?
요.
Huh? The onion stopped spitting out seeds. Based on life signs from inside the onion, there are clearly more Pikmin in there.
빠라빠빠루.
Maybe Pikmin have evolved to self-limit how many can be out on the surface at a time to prevent unnecessary loss. Oh! Can you only have... Well, maybe that's just part of the demo or the first day. You can only have 20 out. Or maybe you can only have certain amounts of Pikmin types. What are you guys doing over there? I guess they couldn't go with the pellet. Uh-oh, I'm missing a Pikmin somewhere. Oh, I don't like how long the map takes to load. Oh, because it's doing a thing. Never mind. Status report. Okay. Missions. Oh, I can pin? I see you've used a pin. So then I guess I don't need to tell you that it's as easy as selecting a mission and pressing A to pin it and unpin it.
호이.
I commend your instincts. Pinning a mission is a great way to keep track of your objectives and progress. Okay. Sure. Oh, but I wanted to see where the Pikmin was. Where? Oh. It's at the base. Well, I got a squad of 20. And another 5 in the onion, I guess. Let's explore.
Nyamo?
We're all set to over here. The SS Beagle can take off whenever you're ready. Ready to explore.
Tunkle.
Which area would you like to explore? Oh. Sun-speckled terrace. It looks like there might be a missing officer, a rescue officer here. We need to get out there and find them. So is there time limits or not? Or is it just because it's the first day there are no time limits yet? Or second day. The tutorial. It's still a tutorial.
Watch out!
Oh, the onion's going too? It better go with me too, or we're gonna have real issues. Rescue treasures, onions. If you spot treasure in high ground that can be reached by throwing Pikmin, try using Owachi's rush to make it fall. I will not remember that. Now the Beagle's miniaturization... Ooh, miniaturization thing. Does that work on people? Oh, there's caves here too. Look at the bulborbs. They're so cute. And a fiery blowhog, it looks like. So I'm guessing I can't clear this whole area today. Let's see, do I have a timer yet?
Nupo?
Come in, come in. This is Colin. Looks like you made it there in one piece. Hang on, I'll have the captain explain how today's rescue operation will work. Oh, yep, there's a timer. See the clock at the top left corner of your screen? It's a setup so that the hand will reach the rightmost edge at the area's local sunset time. Search for our missing rescue officers during the day, but hustle back to the rescue command post before dark. Copy that. We're counting on you. Oh, you probably noticed the Onion accompanied the SS Beagle. According to the voyage log, the Onion also serves as a form of transportation for the Pikmin. We've got a lot to do and can take all the help we can get. I think you could put those Pikmin to good use. If you need to complete a task, press A. Okay, you can still squash bulborbs instantly. Good to know. Is this sparklium? That's a pretty rock, isn't it? It doesn't seem like treasure, but it might be useful. I'll check Captain Olimar's voyage log. Raw materials. One could mistake this raw material for a simple stone, but it has more in common with amber and other fossilized biological matter. When heated, it melts into a brown clay and becomes malleable. I should be able to find many applications for it. Oh, there's crafting. I'm a fair hand with machines, but I don't know much about material science. If we had our scientist back, I bet he'd be able to make good use of this. Collect it for now. He'll be excited to have something to work with after we find him. Okay. 1. Ancient arches. What? Oh, they automatically go back for it? Oh, I didn't want to watch you to get it. Ooh, there's a baseball up there, but I don't think I can get there, can I? Alright. Why am I missing 3 guys? Oh. Okay, so that's an exit from a tunnel. Come in, zombie. I forgot an important detail. That is, you're gonna need Owachi's help when it comes to searching for the rescue officers.
Hi.
He has a sharp sense of smell, so he'll be able to locate the rescue officers by tracking their scents. Use Y to open actions, then use left stick to select the search command. To begin with, command Owachi to pick up a scent. You never know where his nose may lead you.
말했고.
Rescue operations are a race against time, so put your Dendori skills to work to find our rescue officers quickly. You look a little confused. Have you never heard of the term Dandori before, zombie? How to explain? Dandori is the art of organizing your tasks strategically and working with maximum efficiency to execute your plans quickly. Its practice has fallen by the wayside in recent years, but it's still a core tenet of the Rescue Corps, so take it to heart. Embracing the art of Dandori is essential to our work, and you'll need it out there while searching for our rescue officers. To get things started, open Y, select Command to watch you to sniff out our missing comrades. Command. What is it? Okay. Follow the Senowachi. Oh, we need to break a wall. I do like the auto lock-on feature. Oh, sorry, Awachi. Castles. Is it in the tunnel? Oh, eggs. Yep. Look, there's a cave here too. This area is crawling with creatures. Our rescue officers could have retreated into the cave to get away from them. Well, we should probably take a look inside. Hold on, let me go grab my lads and we'll head on in there. Is that... Okay, I got all 20. Oh, time goes... I guess it's probably about the same speed... Ooh! The same speed as Pikmin 2. Or maybe it's closer to Pikmin 3, because weren't they different speeds? Ooh, there's a big flower pellet posy. Well, let's go inside first. I wonder if there might be a voyage log entry related to these coordinates. Yep, here it is. Last Frost Cavern. I entered a cave to look for the SS Dolphin parts and found a creature that defies the logic of space. It further surprised me by expelling frigid cold air. Imagine if there were Pikmin that had been acclimatized to that cold air. This planet's ecosystem is full of mysteries. Take a look at this. That Captain Elamar certainly is thorough, isn't he? According to the log, anytime you enter a cave, you should take Pikmin with you. This Beagle can bring the Pikmin so you can enter the cave without stopping by the base first. Oh. The Pikmin that remain on the surface can't just be left out here, so let's return them to the Onion for the time being. Oh. What? Okay. Suggested. Reds and question mark. I mean, I'm just gonna take all 22. Why do you say... Oh, so can it... Last Frost Cavern. I'm guessing we get Ice Pikmin from in here? Is Dandori a real thing? Or is that just a made-up thing? That seems like it could be real. What are we working with here? We got sheer grubs. Good boy, Oachi. He's picked up a castaway scent. It has to be one of our missing rescue officers. Time to get them back to safety. What the hell's going on over there? Oh, there's Ice Pikmin fighting something. Oh, am I gonna get an entry? What's this? That's not treasure. Huh? Treasure or not, it does appear to contain some sparklium. You might as well keep collecting those defeated creatures. They may be enough to help, even if only a little. So, sparklium just straight up replaced Pokos. I see. Okay. And it's... Wow, this is just like... Wow, they just completely decided no more Pikmin 3 stuff. This is Pikmin 2 again. I'm perfectly happy with that, and I'm sure a lot of other people are as well. Good, we need all the energy we can get. Yeah, there's an icy blowhog. That's new. Ooh, nectar. No, don't cutscene me. I wanted to... Oh. Did you see that? It bloomed a flower. What's going on here? That substance is called nectar. When Pikmin consume it, it stimulates their growth, apparently. The Voyagehawk says that the more they grow, the faster they move. They really are mysterious creatures. So Pikmin don't automatically just eat the whole bubble now. It's shared between them. Okay. And the nectar is good for 10, it looks like. Can I dismiss Pikmin? No, I want you to stay over there. Are those wild Pikmin? Watch, he got himself into a tussle, but he seems to be fine, actually. So ice Pikmin are a subterranean species too? I mean, it makes sense. We would have seen them in Pikmin 3. But then rocks and flying were land, and we just hadn't seen them until Pikmin 3, so I guess it's just whatever excuse, right? I love them. Are these Pikmin too? Let's see. The Voyagehawk says... Ice Pikmin. I always thought of Pikmin as plant-like creatures, so I never dreamed I'd come across an ice variant. Ice Pikmin can use their icy bodies to freeze water and creatures, but they also float like ice in the water. Don't spray them with water, though. They really don't like it. Their bodies are made of ice? Who knew that something frozen could move around like that? It's incredible. I've got Ice Pikmin now. Yeah, because that's how it goes. You always get reds first. Yeah, I know. Huh? That seems like a lot of Pikmin. Is your squad bigger than normal? Oh, I see. When you're underground, you can have a larger squad because the wild Pikmin you find will join you. Oh, is that a thing in this? Oh, you can't... I guess you can't take a big squad in general. Interesting. Oh, the bad ones. Those are the dangerous ones that eat things. What am I looking at over there? Oh. Did it automatically select? Ooh, they have yellow flowers. I like that. So I guess, what are the other ones? Glow Pikmin? The green ones. They must also have yellow. Because it's... The original ones are whites. White flowers. The ones from Pikmin 2 have purple flowers. Right? Pikmin 3 have pink flowers. And these have yellow. Oh, I should have done this. Shortcut. Paper bag lowered. Now, what are we doing? What are you? Oh, it's paint. Okay. Is that an onion or a candy pop bud? Oh, hey guys. What is it? It's like a... It's kind of an onion, but not really? Does it look like it's sputtering? It looks pretty pale for an onion. What do you think? Should we take it with us? Ah, I see. That probably is the ice Pikmin onion. Now, how do I know it's gonna select? Have I? I don't think I have. Oh, I have. No, I haven't. This onion is different somehow. Let's take it back to the surface so we can compare it with the other onion. Does Owachi automatically... Oh yeah, look at that, he does. I do like... The thing I like about the underground is there's no timer, so you are free to explore at your own leisure without stressing out. So I'm guessing I need to use... It's so weird. I guess they're candies, right? No, they're too big to be candies. Oh, they're freezing it. Just like that. Frozen solid. I bet you can break it if you hit it now. Give the order to the Pikmin or Owachi. Oh, and it even drops material. Wow, they do move a lot faster when they're flowers. We found a castaway. Hurry and check their vitals. Pulse, blood pressure, temperature, all within normal parameters. Looks like their life support system did its job. We should transport them back to the SS Beagle and verify their ID badge. Oh, I gotta pick them up. So how do I know if I've gotten everything in a floor? 75%. Okay. I do like that it gives you percentage even based on the floors, too. Like, I mean, Pikmin 2 did that. It would do the treasure radar would turn off when you were done. So, same thing, right? Oh yeah, it does miniaturize the people. You did it! Let's take a look and see what the ID badge tells us. Hey, this is... Russ, an inventor, material engineer, and lover of all things science. He looks like me. He can have all kinds of useful gadgets with the right raw materials. Oh, thank the stars he's alright. This is Russ, the scientist in charge of repairs and upgrades for our spacesuits in the SS Shepherd. His technical knowledge will be beyond helpful during the rescue mission. There he is. You found Russ, the Rescue Corps' talented scientist. Keep searching for the rest of the rescue officers. Are you all done down there? Am I? Oh, I am. So we still have to find this guy, and I guess Almar can be in the... Can you do it all, or is it, like, really, you have to be strategic with what you do? Like, are there going to be, like, well-written out guides on how to do everything in one day? I wonder. Because I already have 501 energy. Pikmin currently outside your squad will come with you. Oh, okay, sure. Same as Pikmin 2. Okay. not going to spit me out on that little elevated ledge next to the start. Because there was a treasure there. That's a totally different thing, though, if the caves have exits and entrances in different places. Could you enter from the exit and work backwards? Where's the Pikmin? I'm sure I synchronized your clock, Zombie, but something's off.
No?
I calculated the difference. It looks as if about 1/6 as much time passed on the surface as you spent underground. Time seems to move differently in the underground spaces on this planet. I'm not sure how it works, but I suppose that means you can take as much time as you need to explore caves. Oh, okay. Why'd you say 1/6 then? You scared me. Onion eats onion? Or is onion upgrade now with new color? Bigger onion. Hey, the onion sucked it up. The Void Jug says that the white bulb is called a Flarlick.
Honey.
If we bring Flarlick to the onion, it will increase the number of Pikmin it releases onto the surface at one time by Oh, that'll be a big help when you're exploring. Try taking out more Pikmin. But I can't, I already have 30. Alright, so where are we now? Oh, wait, we are where we started. So it's not always the same. Map. What is this? What is, Is there a guide for what objects look like? Let's go this way first. Bulborb. And Bulborb. So now the Ice Pikmin don't have their own onion. If they don't have their... What is this? If they don't have their own onion, will that add more white Ice Pikmin? Wait, guys, wait. There's a blowhog there, guys. Oh, but you're Fire Pikmin, so it's fine. He'll be fine. Oh, I can't reach up there. Oh, I have to use Awachi, right. Awachi. Get it. What is that? How do I look? I want to look at the onion. Oh, neat. Can I not look at the onion? Oh, status report. No, it is just red. Okay, it's giving reds no matter what. I feel like I know what this thing is. I don't remember it, though. So, how do I guess, can you only get Ice Pikmin underground, like with purples and whites? Same deal? I thought Pikmin could, I guess no, they can't carry 2 at a time. Okay. Oh, so there's 8 things total in here? Oh, some of these Pikmin lost their flowers. How sad. Oh, I was wondering what that noise is. Whenever I turn the camera, it goes, whoo. Alright, Oechi, can you get that? Can the Pikmin get that? I don't think you pull that from here. Oh.
Go.
Can I even get to that side? Oh, I can. Okay. Boy, I sure can't see things. Oh, there's a treasure. Well, I don't want to risk losing my ice Pikmin, so I guess I'll have them carry this stuff. Oh!
Oh.
It froze? Don't just stand there. Now's your chance. Wait, but does that mean... What happens if they die when they're... Oh, they turn into nectar. That's interesting. I don't know if I want the nectar more than I want... Oh, and now I need to weigh this down? Cool. Very cool. There's a Bulborb over there, so I think I want to get the rest of my crew. Oh, I didn't realize... I don't know how much... I'm not going to have much time left. Are there really people... Are these really possible? I guess it must be. Oh, they're by telling you the part of the set you have. I would love to see people who can get 1,500 in one day. That seems crazy. Like, that kind of delegation would be insane. I guess that's what that Dandori stuff... That's not how I play, though. It's too stressful if you start doing it like that. I just like to explore one little section at a time. So, oh my god, this map is much bigger than I thought. Oh wait, I should be doing the thing. Can you find anything? Oh, were we... I guess we were going the right way already. Well, that'll work out nicely. Do I have any Pikmin that aren't flowers? No. Ooh, the day is nearing its end. Oh, there's another garlic thing up there. Come here, Wachi. That's dangerous. Oh, game. You'll want to keep a close eye on the creatures, but if they move around a lot, they'll easily escape your line of sight. When that happens, there's a handy trick for keeping your sights to aim where you want them. Press Z to... I was wondering if there was something for that. Oh, that makes it much easier. It makes targeting nimble enemies or aiming while you're in motion a snap.
No.
It's not working. I'm pressing ZR. Oh, ZR. Froze that. Oh, this is for me. Spicy spray. Look at that red nectar. I wonder. Ultra spicy spray. Makes Pikmin fast. I believe this is that ultra spicy spray that was mentioned in the voyage log. Keep that sample sealed up in a bottle so it won't spill in your pack. There's a decent amount of ultra spicy spray essence there. It should be useful. Oh, this seems like an opportune time to teach you how to use items.
Hello.
From actions, open your pack with you'll find all your items in there, so just pick the one you want to use. Okay. Oh, Oachi needs to clear out this thing. Guys, hold on a second. How do we get up there now? Can't transport this thing. Oh, I need yellows. Got it. Can the Pikmin help Awachi? Oh, they can. Alright, let's see. We'll have some reds carry this thing. And we have Awachi, command. Find that captain. I want to at least find the other castaway. Oh, what? Oh, we gotta break this. There's a wall. Ah, I didn't realize this. How do I do the thing? There we go. Would you look at that? It's like the Pikmin got a huge energy boost. Oh, even he did. Awachi got all amped up too? Just how potent is this stuff? The Pikmin and Awachi are all extremely fired up right now. Seems like the ultra spicy spray has a powerful energizing effect on them. Their movements are faster and they're more efficient at pretty much everything. Lead the way, Awachi. Oh, there's another... Oh, there's an electric fence over there we definitely can't do anything about yet. Crackling cauldron. I was feeling hotter than usual in my spacesuit. When I looked down, the ground was on fire. I panicked, but a red Pikmin just gave me a sidelong glance. Totally unfazed, even as the fire licked at them. They're clearly capable of more than just skillful tracker. More than just... Wait. Attacks. Got it. Sub-level 1. Oh, can you pick the sub-level? Oh, I could bring... It's advising me not to. Alright. I guess it wouldn't be that hard to get 1,500 Pokos in one day, would it? Or Pokos, that's the wrong game. Whatever, Sparklium, that's the stuff. I wonder if this one has a proper boss. Okay. Wait. I can't break that, can I? Are you gonna make me come back to... Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Goodbye. Ah, now to take my sweet time. I guess I should crack those eggs open and get some nectar, huh? Oh, never mind. That's not nectar. That is, though. I missed the swarm function. It would make things like that so much easier. Oh, the game does automatically pick leaves to throw out nectar. Nice. So I'm guessing I can't do anything about that. I won't kill a Pikmin. I wonder if electricity is still instant death for anything that's not yellow, because that always felt unfair. Or flying shear grubs. Oh, a yellow Pikmin. Okay. What the hell is... What is that? Is it a food? Is it like a seaweed cookie? Oh, and they're already flowers. Yellows! It's weird that they emit electricity. Is this a new type of Pikmin? I should check to see if Captain Alamar's log says anything about them. I decided to call the yellow-colored Pikmin with large ear-like appendages Yellow Pikmin. I like that name a lot more than Ear Pikmin. They're resistant to electricity and they fly high when thrown, plus they're good at digging. Resistant to electricity? How unusual. What in the world are they made of? That sounds like a potentially useful quality, though. Just be careful how you deploy them. There aren't that many. Don't have to tell me twice. Alright, so while they're dealing with that... Perfect. What is that? Ah, sheer grub. Those things are actually dangerous and will eat my Pikmin. No, game! Why are you locking on something that's not a danger? Jesus. Huh. I need yellows for that, obviously. First, let's get this. There. And I can use these yellows. Well, first let me upgrade these. Oh, I thought there was more nectar. Guess not. They sure were like, hey, you're gonna need reds, and then immediately threw something I need yellows for. I wish there was a dismiss option. Maybe the Y? Oh, disband. Okay. So wait, does that just work if I press... No, okay. Leave all but yellow here. No, that's not what I want. Interesting. Oh yeah, it even automatically targets 3 yellows. Is that an eraser? I think it is. What did it say on it? Wipe. Oh, it's like it's a board eraser, yeah. So I'm at 755. Maybe there's enough sparklium just in this den alone. Maybe it's not as hard to hit 1500 as I thought. If I come close and I don't hit 1500, I'll just do it on my own time. Oh, that was a huge chunk, actually. Yeah, if this is a few floors, I could easily get close. Oh. Let's see. Oh, because it looks like there's 2 floors, because this is 100%. Maybe there's a boss? Oh, lava. Right, so we got eggs. I guess they're all flowers. Okay, carefully. So does this just remove all the fire, period? Oh, ah, okay. That's neat. A sheer grub that's flying around. Take him out. No, I see the guy I need to rescue over there. No, you're not electric proof. That's not what I meant to do. Actually, maybe Iwachi is fine for... Well, no, I don't want to risk that. I'll wait until I have to absolutely find that out and then figure it out from there. Ooh, there's like two treasures up there, it looks like. They're like cathode tubes? Or, no, they're like neon tubes. Okay. Let's get rid of the fire that's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will they automatically go for the... They will! What brilliant little boys. Well, that's our other person we were looking for. More yellows. What else? Whoa! Sheer grub, sheer grub, sheer grub, sheer grub, kill it. I think they haven't changed the design that much. Everything just looks like HDified. I think we might have found another rescue officer. Let's hurry and verify their ID info. Oh, never mind. Schnoz, Sigray, an acclaimed treasure appraiser who's traveled extensively. His unique techniques were used to develop a leading appraisal AI. Never mind. Hang on, this is no rescue officer. Who is this, and how did he get here? The ID shows that he's a treasure appraiser? What is he doing on this planet? I wonder. You remember the voyage log that arrived at Captain Alamar's SOS signal? Perhaps there were others who picked up the signal, saw the log, and decided to come all this way in search of treasure. Maybe they ended up like Captain Alamar too, shipwrecked and stranded. That's my hunch anyway. I think this appraiser is the only one, but we should keep an eye out for more civilian castaways and be ready to rescue them too. Chances are they're in danger. I'm officially adding this to our mission list. Got it, you two? Ah, so there are more than just the core group. As if we didn't have enough work finding Captain Alamar and the rescue corps, there are also civilian castaways on this planet. Rescue any that you come across. Oh, so the mission probably isn't to just find that last guy from our group. It's just... That was just... okay. Interesting, though. What is in the middle? Is that a potato? A sweet potato? What the hell is that? Or a yam? It looks like a... It looks like a yam. Goodness me, that thing's huge. Alright, you guys get to it then. Hey, 1,000. It's not too bad. Are any of you not flowers? No, it looks like they're all... I'm waiting for... What are you? I'll deal with that in a second. Hold on. Let's, I do we do think? This, disband, all but red. What are you, sir? Hello? Ho! Alright, so wait for it to flip and then... Oh, he likes... I see his aim is interesting. New base unlocked? What does that mean? Press A to call the SS Beagle to a base. Oh! Really? The caves are going to be that extensive, huh? That thing was cool. It's like a little hermit crab that flips over. It's like a toy hamburger? No. What is it? Yeah, it is like a toy hamburger. Like a play hamburger. Oh god, shear grub. I didn't even notice it. Cool, 1100. Not bad, not bad. Oh wait, there's more stuff? Is this just another path? Yes, it is. Right? Did we go this way? Or are there gonna be like shear grubs that spawn down here? Ooh, I like the zoom in. So 1120 sparklium. There is a treasure right outside that I passed on the surface. Okay, go up. Return to surface. So is it when this day is over, or is it just when I hit 1500? SS chocolate. Oh, it's a macaroon! Cookie of nibbled circles. Daughter of the earth. Dusty bed. Illumination goo. Deceptive snack. Oh, so it is a seaweed cookie. Or maybe a kale cookie? Yay. I got 20 yellows out of it. When do we get the ability to actually create more yellows and ices, though? Because yellows aren't subterranean only, are they? Is that going to be the new thing? You can only make reds and you have to find everything else in the ground? That would suck. Oh, right, the day's almost over. This is not where we started. What's the problem? Oh, I see. The Pikmin won't follow you onto the surface. Yeah, there are limits to how many and what types of Pikmin you can have out on the surface at any one time. But don't worry about the rest when you choose which Pikmin to take. Any remaining Pikmin will go back to the onion with the SS Beagle. So I can have, yeah, give me 10 of each. Oh, look at the time. An important part of any rescue mission is making sure you make your way back to the base before it gets dark. According to Captain Olimar's voyage log, Pikmin will be safe as long as they make it back to this area around the base. It seems the creatures get even more aggressive at night. If any Pikmin are separated from the squad, you better collect them now. Oh, it is. That almost feels scripted, how fast that went. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, where am I? I noticed you looking at the radar map. Just want to tell you. Yeah, I don't need to know that right now. System mark discovered caves and cleared areas with or eh. If you go to that spot, the symbol disappears. It's a very useful way to keep track of your objectives. So I've got to go down and around. I don't think I can make it to the base in time.
Get up.
Oh.
Gee.
Huh, another circle of stones. We keep finding them in the most opportune locations. How interesting. Maybe Captain Olimar left them behind for us so we could track him down.
Come on.
Never mind that for now. I wonder if we're in this creature's territory. We should create a base here. Any Dandori master would tell you it's the most efficient way forward. But first, let's do something about that pesky creature already. I don't have enough time to do that. I don't like the map system in this game. It's not good. Wait. That doesn't seem fair. Oh, did I screw myself because... Oh, okay, no, we're fine. He automatically... Okay, so it's like Pikmin 1 and 2. Anything in your squad automatically goes back. Oh, we never collected that pocket watch. I thought we did. Away we go! Don't worry about time at the rescue command post. Walk around, talk to folks, make sure you're prepared before you explore. So now, is the demo over? Howdy, fellas. Look at all that sparkly. Not bad. Alright. Welcome back, Russ. Glad to see you made it here in one piece. Hee, of course, Captain. I had no doubts the emergency escape system I developed would function perfectly. That may be, but it would have been helpful if you showed the rest of us how to actually use it. One would expect an emergency escape device to be more intuitive to use in the event of an emergency. Anyhow, now that you're back, Russ, can you tell us if you came across any rocks like this before we found you? Yeah, oh, Colin. Not only did I see them, I've already completed very thorough research on this material. I discovered that when heated, the rocks become soft and malleable and can be shaped into any form you desire. Its base properties can even change when exposed to different stimuli. It's quite a versatile raw material indeed. Cool. Cool doesn't even begin to describe it. This is the one, the ultimate biomass I've been searching for my entire career. It's biomass? I'm currently upgrading the 3D printer so we can put this miracle matter is a different thing, to use as soon as you bring it to the SS Beagle. It'll be crucial to my work in the lab and any other building needs that might arise. What a spectacular update, Russ. I knew bringing a material scientist would be the key to our success. Starting tomorrow, I'm expecting our rescue operations to go even more smoothly than usual now that you're here. We should be able to find our rescue officers more quickly as well. Speaking of which, you've also discovered a few castaways besides our own rescue officers and Captain Olimar. Or maybe more. What should we do about them, Captain? There's only one thing we can do, rescue them, no matter how many are out there. And once they're here, I'm confident you'll take good care of them, Colin. Copy that, Captain. Another task for the to-do list. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't end. It's when I get 1500. Cool. Oh, the other guy doesn't show up? Oh wait, my glasses fell off. Look at me. Wait, is it just me or did Awachi go through a growth spurt overnight? That's actually quite typical for his breed. A sign that he's now fully grown and qualified for more rigorous activity. The Pikmin sure are playful today. Yes, they appear to be letting their guard down now that Awachi's come into his own. I'm just glad to see they're getting along. Right. Another benefit of Wachi being fully grown is that he can build up his pup drive while completing missions. What? And with regular training sessions, he can learn new skills that will be useful for everyday rescue operations. From the looks of it, Wachi's ready as ever to fill up that pup drive. Alright, officers. To your stations, please. Copy that. Me and this guy look exactly the same, except I have cool hair. I now call this strategy meeting to order. First things first. Russ, please update us on the improvements being made to the SS Beagle. Yeah, it would be my absolute pleasure, Captain Shepard, because they're done. The SS Beagle now has the ability to transform any raw material collected in the field into all-purpose clay. With this functionality, we should be able to easily build on location. Excellent. Of course, I'm not quite sure what we'll be building, but good work nonetheless. One last thing, bring me raw material, and I'll be able to whip up exciting new gear and items for you in the lab. I've no doubt they'll be useful to you while I'm out in the field. Sounds like we're not only collecting treasure now, but raw material too. And don't forget about our missing rescue officers. We're counting on you to find them, Zombie and Owachi. By the way, come talk to me later when you have a minute. I would like to discuss Owachi's training. I hereby call the strategy meeting to a close. Copy that. Don't forget, I need more raw materials. Allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Russ, the resident brains of the Rescue Corps operation. I use the raw materials you find and my handmade components to create all kinds of items and gear for use in the field. I can proudly state that all my inventions have been perfectly perfected. You could even say I have it down to a science. In exchange for raw material, I provide you with new gear. Your contributions make it possible to continue my important work. I may run out of components from time to time. If that happens, just visit the lab the next day after I've restocked. Oh. Survey drone. It's imperative to explore your surroundings from every venture. Use this zone. Oh. That's handy. Charging horn. Press X and this horn will order our Pikmin charge. Oh, okay, that's what I wanted. Oh, I'll just get all of these. Actually, wait. He said there's a limit to components. What does this do? Heals Owachi. Life-saving item. Pick character. Oh, it's like a... Okay. Well, I want to get these for sure. The charging horn. The treasure gauge. And definitely the survey drone. Now these. The pick character sounds very handy. Toss one of these crunchies into a creature. Watch his bitter flavor paralyze them from head to toe or tail. There are plenty of pick carrots in the pantry, but some are duds and way too bitter to be considered edible. By us, anyway. But the more you feed the creatures, the longer they'll stay out of your way. So did I actually get one, or did he... Oh, I do get one. Okay. Life-saving kit auto-replenishes your HP. You should always keep one equipped, then you can focus on rescuing. Superfood that replenishes Owachi's HP. Give him lots of these and even more belly rubs. It's the least you can do. Okay. Should be fine, I think. I'd love to take this opportunity to teach you how to use my scientific masterpiece, the charging horn. It's actually quite simple. Just press X to blow the horn once and order your Pikmin to charge. If you press X once, only selected Pikmin or Owachi will charge, but keep pressing X and the entire squad charges. As you can see, this horn is perfect for attacks or transporting objects. You could even call it Dandori Dynamite. Alright, and Mr. Appraiser Man? Schnauz. Thank you so much for rescuing me the other day. I confess, I'm really quite flustered. I only came here because I heard there were rare treasures to be found. Getting stuck here was not on my agenda. Oh, my apologies. I'm Schnauz, a noted appraiser of treasures. I have to compile my findings in a little log for posterity's sake. Ah, you're interested in treasure, are you? I'd love for you to take a gander at my pride and joy, my treasure catalog. Alas, I lost all my data while I was, well, lost myself. If you don't mind, would you allow me to appraise any treasures you happen to collect? If you do, I shall compile the treasure data into a neatly edited treasure catalog. Of course, I'll offer you a reward for doing me this favor. All it requires is that you keep me posted when you find something. Oh. So this is like you can look at the little... Oh, wow, it did just like go back to their roots with Pikmin 2, huh? Cool. Do drop by anytime you'd like to peruse the treasure catalog. Cool. Let me grab some Pikmin. Man, might as well, right? So what? Oh, actually has 4 pup drive. Actually, that's not even really worth... That's, what, 10 I guess 10 Pikmin's better than... is not that bad, actually. 5 red pellets. Okay, that's done. As soon as you two are ready, let's get your training started. I like to train. Alright, it's time to commence training. The journey will be long and arduous, but I have no doubt you two can handle it. Oh. This rescue pup training curriculum has been passed down through many generations. If Wachi's pup drive is built up sufficiently, he can train and learn new skills without a problem. Learn, as for what skills to learn and when to learn them, that depends on the rescue approach you two want to take. Go the buff path if you want to carry heavy things, or go the chomp path if taking on creatures is your priority. But keep proper Dandori practice in mind. You think carefully about what will help you carry out your duties efficiently. Heal? Oh, okay, yeah. So I have one more. Buff is physical tasks. So he's worth 5 Pikmin strength. And that'll make him do more damage. That's a better rush. I think I'll save up for the damage boost.
You okay?
You put everything you had in that training. What a good boy, Achi. Yes, you are. Now I have a special treat for you.
No.
Going forward, every time you complete training, you'll get a scrummy bone. Give it to Huawachi as a reward for me. Should I just give it the bone? Re-enters Huawachi. Eating one with full health leads to a hefty HP increase. Is that a permanent boost? Bone. Oh yeah, he has a little overhealing. Okay. We're all set over here. The SS Beagle can take off whenever you're ready. Let's chat. I'm just so relieved that you got my SS... Okay, so this is the same. I'm ready to explore. Let's go back to... 26% is not bad. So at 1500 I unlock more. Let's just skip that. But also at 1500 the tutorial, or the demo, is over. I have to go back and get that watch I missed. Or maybe I should prioritize exploring and not getting treasures. I mean, as long as I don't get treasures, the game technically won't... the demo won't end, right? Oh wow, good. The watch is exactly where we left it. Come in over. As we discussed earlier, Wachi has grown a bit, so this morning I decided to drill him on his jump skill. Oh, Wachi should be able to move around more easily now, even with you and the Pikmin on board. Walk up close to Wachi and press Y to mount. Press it again to dismount. Press X when you want Wachi to use jump. You should have no problem clearing small ledges. If you keep holding X after you jump, you can build up his power. Hit something with a rush, launch the Pikmin on the back. Yeah, okay. That's the same as the beginning. Okay. So how do I actually... Ah. Let's do 10 of each, I guess? Everyone on board. Let's see, let's have the ice guys carry this because currently I need them. They seem to be the most valuable. Now, where was the blowhog? Wow, it was right over there and I totally missed it. Alright, can I kill the blowhog if I have this big squad? Oh, that was worth a lot. So can I just do that again? And I sure can. Move base. Oh, that is fast. Wait, but where are the Pikmin? Oh, it's gonna tutorialize me some more? Oh no, I have all the Pikmin. Okay, that's fine. So there's a treasure there. And there's a oh, I want to go get that thing. Oh, okay, so there's... You don't want to just spam that. There's raw material there. That would be good to get. So is this a trap? Oh, it sure is. It seems fine besides that. Perfect. Just enough to grab the rest. Where are they going? Oh, okay. I thought they were endangering themselves. Oh, there's log poles. So this will give me more... This will give me 10 more? Is that what it said? I mean, you can't go more than 100. We can take out 10 more Pikmin now. It should speed up our search. Oh. I guess let me just take out the rest reds. Now, what are we doing here? Oh wait, there's a bridge. Do we have cookies? I believe we can turn this partial construction into a vital asset. We'll process raw materials into clay at the SS Beagle and use it as building material to finish the structure. These raw materials are only valuable when brilliant minds give them a higher purpose, after all. Once you're at a construction site, simply direct your Pikmin and Awachi to start building. How do I... Huh? Oh! So it is just clay. It looked like a cookie, though. Well, while they're doing that, you guys might as well collect more to replenish our stock. That's cool. It does look like cookies. Ooh! Yeah, construction of the clay bridge is complete. Now you can come and go as you please. Go ahead, cross it. Admire the impressive craftsmanship. Huh. Can Awachi... Oh, we can jump up here. Oh, and there's treasure up here. Hold on, let's bring the ship back over here then. I love that it brings the Pikmin. So, boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's baseball. Marufuku. There was also... I should grab that. And there was a treasure... Was it that one? Or no? Oh, there's also a hole there and a hole there. Goodness me. Well, I want to do this one because it is right next to the base. 1380. Do I gamble and try one more treasure and then... Alright, let me take a look at this thing and see if it looks like it's worth over 120. Whatever the materials go. Oh wait, I might not even be able to get up there. Okay, it's a strawberry. It's only 3 Pikmin. Because I said my adventure ends. Oh wait, actually, before you guys do that, let's crack some eggs. So if I walk over it with Awachi, will my boys... No, they will not automatically jump off to drink it. Alright, that's... everyone's juiced up. Go fast, lads, go fast. Boy, that one Pikmin is really confused. I don't know what to do. Yeah, this isn't gonna... This can't be worth 120 sparkling, right? Oh, it's close, though. So before I go in there... I should look for a captain, but at the same time, I'd like... just kind of the sense of progression, like if I do this, then I keep going, and then I keep going. No, I'm going to do this. But when I get the full game, I can worry about exploring further than that. This is how I play, so I'm going to play how I play. Hectic Hollow. Someone or something built a rough wall inside the cave. The Pikmin and I were able to scramble up, but Moss was unable to climb up the wall. Moss? I'll have to leave her behind for now and hope we can find a way or place to meet up. Oh wait, Moss is the name of his Awachi. It says recommended bring fire and ice. Okay. I love that it automatically like balances for you too. The only thing is Pikmin 2 did this is that they wouldn't tell you you need whites, but there would be treasures that needed to be dug up and those can only be done with whites. Oh, there's candy pop buds. Well, here's a question. Will the game end as... What are these things? Hello? Mushroom? Oh. What's making that noise? Oh, wait. Are puff stools in this game now? Oh, there's more ice Pikmin. Okay. You're not gonna come to life, right? No. Okay. Huh. Well, I need to figure out how to do this stuff with ice Pikmin. Let's see. Oh, you just throw them in general and the whole thing will freeze? Oh, but now they're stuck there. Oh. Wow, how amazing is that? The water froze almost instantaneously. Now you can travel right across the top. Alright, so before I collect that, let me collect these guys, because if the demo does end the second I hit 1500, might as well clear this all out. Oh, and there's blues there too. Or ices, not blues. I like that they're not stingy with giving you Pikmin in this one. They're just lying around and easily accessible. I hope it doesn't immediately end as soon as I hit 1500. That would be a damn shame. Now I just need to call them back and they'll unfreeze the water? That's cool. Or it's cold. Okay. You have a little leeway. I wonder if that's going to come into play with mechanics and timing and stuff. Yep. Yep. Now don't just kick me out.
Hello.
You did it! Really great job watching Zombie. With all the energy you've collected, we can continue our restoration of the SS Shepherd's radar. Okay, so it's not over. I guess when the day ends, it'll be over. Alright, build a scaffolding, I guess. Oh wait, but they said Owachi can't follow. Or Moss couldn't follow, which was his Owachi. Oh, I don't like that. Well, I do like this. Oh, I love it. I love that. That is beautiful. You leave them alone! Is every cave... What's up with this thing? Okay, weird. I guess I can't... Owachi wouldn't be able to follow that into there? Does every cave have a lost person in it to find? Oh, I need to get Owachi up here too. Oh, the reds just bounce off of it. That's cute. What are these supposed to be, though? Hydro Jelly Burst. Hydro Jelly. Wait, did my guys become... Why are they leaves again? Did they lose their leaves after they broke the frozen thing? Oh, I missed Pikmin games like this. Pikmin 3 just didn't satisfy that itch, you know? Oh, it's the other half of the Matryoshka. Isn't that neat? Alright, and I guess the rest of you... Can you not figure out how walls work? Why are they going back? Oh, no more treasure on this floor. Okay. Oh, because I missed some. Thought I threw enough. I love that they ride Owachi like this. It's so cute. Oh, I like the upgrade system for Owachi as well. But just basically play the game, and Owachi will be ready to upgrade. Alright. We keep going. Hectic Hollow. So, 2 floors it looks like. This is a long recording, but I'm having so much fun. I was so nervous because again, I don't like to look too much into games I know I'm gonna play, but I was really nervous this game was gonna be more like Pikmin 3 and less like Pikmin 2. Must be a castaway nearby. Okay, nectar, good. Also treasure. Something's in the jar? What is that? Oh, it's the little... It's the... What is that? It looks like a blowhog, but not really. Is it a charging blowhog? Cool. I shouldn't have killed it, but oh well. How do I have 25 ice Pikmin already? Sure. Hey, more ice Pikmin. Can Owachi make... Let's see, I guess this is teaching you how... Oh, neat. Now, do I have to jump and throw? Hmm. How do I... Oh, wait. Duh, I said I'd keep forgetting the mechanic, and I have. There we go. I imagine this isn't one of our boys. This is probably another interesting character. There's still more treasure in here. Look at how floral Owachi's butt looks. Oh, I might walk away with 2,000 Sparkleon. Checking ID info now. I hope it's one of our rescue officers this time. Kingsley? He took obsession with flowers to a new level when he traveled alone to this remote planet simply to see its unusual blossoms. Nope. This is another civilian castaway. A florist out here on his own, but why? Well, that's just ill-advised. It's up to you to rescue any castaways you find, Zombie Noachi. Alright. Oh, I'm not going to be able to talk to that person because the demo's going to be over. Oh wait, no, there's no treasure left. That's just it. I guess the castaways count as treasure for the sake of the radar. That's good. I like that. Well, we seem to be done. Now, will it end immediately on the surface, or can I go check out that other cave as well? Kingsley Florist. Hey! Pup drive up. So it's specific things. Mama doll head, empty vase, aspiration ritual pole. Creatures. Alright. Pitch more than pebbles. As you earn more co-op points, you'll receive items to assist other players. Oh. Can you do... Does this game have online co-op? Oh. Where are we? Because it's not where I thought we were. Give me 20 reds and... like that. Oh, no, it is. Oh, cool. The day isn't over. Oh, if that's the case, then I should save that cave for the end. Let me go grab this treasure and then see what's going on. I don't know what that is. Is that a garlic thing? Flarlick? Whatever it was called? Oh, no, they're... Oh! Yeah, I know. Move base. That's the treasure, right? Yeah. This charge thing, I'm concerned because it makes enemies so easy that like, are there going to be really hard enemies later on? I have to freeze this water. What's going to happen to the log poles if I freeze the water? Let me make sure, keep an eye on the time, and then I'll head to that cave. Right as the day's coming to a close, that should give me enough time to really take advantage of things. Nice binoculars. So, ice Pikmin now. Oh, I need 30. I can hold 40 Pikmin. Do I have 30? I do have enough. Alright, so let's put 10 of them, and all of these. Oh, they're just frozen under the surface. Interesting. Oh, it's bearing a red seed. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's build a scaffolding then. Huh. What else is up there? The blue onion is up there. Oh. Well, that I should definitely get. Now, what is that? That leads... That's up there. Is that separated from the rest? No. You go up... Oh, maybe it is, actually. Actually, that's better. If it's separated, that means I don't have to worry about too much exploring in that direction. Oh, I wanted you to carry it, Awachi. Alright, I'm gonna leave Awachi at the base for now. No, that's not how that was supposed to work. Oh, Awachi can't get any farther. Someone really ought to go help him out. It's okay, Awachi. I'll come get you in a second. Right, so you guys... Hey! I don't want you to carry that. So 5 on that one. 5 on that one. That should get me some bitter spray. Wait! Over there! Look at that, another onion. This one's a different color from the first one we found. Will also move on its own after we transport it. I see Olimar over there. I think I see Olimar over there. Can I go this way? Oh, I can. Weird. Hold on. There's a strange man with a Awachi there. Or not Awachi, not Awachi. Wow, we've collected quite a lot of those red berries now. Spray increases the overall speed of Pikmin and Awachi. Affects everyone in the vicinity. Okay. Yep. Here's the berries. Yep. That's nothing new. Let's go dig up the blue Pikmin. Where the hell are you going? Stop it. Oh my god. That's a little annoying that you have to, like, keep tapping them. Or else they don't follow you. Alright, you guys start digging this up. I want to go investigate what's happening. Oh, but I can't get back up if I... okay. What was that noise? Oh, those berries grew back. Oh, I need 20 Pikmin. I can't do that. Oh, that's a problem. Well, if that's the case, let's go see what's up with these guys.
Watch out!
Red alert. I see something or someone. Why does it look like Olimar? And who is that next to them? It doesn't look like any of our rescue officers. Oh. Hey, what's going on here? What are they planning to do with that castaway? We need to rescue them, and quick! Zombie, Oachi, let's go! Why is one being dumb? Alright, so I can't... Oh, I see. If I went all the way around... Are there spectralids on top of that bulb orb? Alright, throw, damn you, throw! Don't kill him. Please don't kill him. Okay, I killed it before I could eat a Pikmin. Cool. Stressful. Alright, so I think... I'm gonna go get a Wachi. We'll leave the blue Pikmin for another day. I don't have enough of the, Flarlick? Come on, lads. Now, where was that other cave I saw? Over there. Will it let me... Because it's almost the end of the day. Will it let me even go in the cave? Industrial maze. The ground, it started moving. I groped for a way forward, but I couldn't make any progress on my own. I wonder if Moss may be able to help me out of this mess. Okay, what do you recommend? Yellows and reds. We're probably dealing with electricity. I don't have a yellow onion yet. Maybe the yellow onion is in here? Oh, I'm having man-at-legs flashbacks. Industrial complex or whatever it was called. Subterranean complex. Ooh. Is that an ice shaver? No, what is that in the background? How did you end up over there? Oh no, this isn't supposed to happen. Awachi's all the way over there. Captain, what's the protocol for a situation like this? You and Awachi need to find a rendezvous point, zombie. Open Y actions and use N to select switch to explore as Awachi. Really? I can do that? Hold on, but what?
Come on.
What am I looking at over there? Oh, there's like a cable spool. Okay. This place is... I hate these bottomless pit ones. I hated them in Pikmin 2. I'm gonna hate them here. This is a press with a tiny... Is that a tech deck? What does it say? F board. It looks like a tech deck. Oh. Can Awachi pluck Pikmin? No, he cannot. Oh, I can't even... Awachi's... I thought maybe Awachi would be fast enough. I don't like that you have to hold it. If I do... No, you do have to just... That's annoying. I mean, I guess it's fine because it, like, pauses time. Whee! So I need Awachi to get over there. How's that gonna work? Unless... Do I do it like... Oh, wait, what? I can rush against... Oh, you're saying with Awachi. Got it. Can I? Oh, okay. You can. It's just not a lot of wiggle room. I'm back. I have to mess with the controls, because they said something about you can, like, adjust the favorited buttons or something like that. Now, if I throw these guys, are they going to get confused? Is that a puzzle piece? So they're taking the geyser, and... Ah, I see. So Awachi needs to do this. These are cool. I like these kind of puzzles. I love the background here. Look at that. I guess it's a construction site? Is the impression that I get? Now why are you guys... Oh, because... Right. Oh my god, I could just run off the edge, couldn't I? I don't like that. It does look like a little tech deck. F-board. I wonder if that is a... Was just like another brand tech deck? You guys are really close to the edge. Actually, I might not need to... Is that all the treasure? Are we down on this floor? Yes. Okay, it's a 2-floor level, just like the other one. Why don't you help? I think, yeah, I want to upgrade Awachi's damage. Although Awachi's real utility is as transportation. It's so good. I got it. Okay. Floor 2. I could have frozen the water with the ice Pikmin closer to the geyser side and then called them to get the blue. I didn't even think of that. Oh well. All aboard. Oh, there must be a castaway nearby. Oh, a honey wisp. Hold on. Thank you. Ooh, red. I'll take it. So I guess bitter spray and spicy spray are both in this game. I mean, why not, right? Oh, I don't like the moving platforms. That's... Rubber Ducky? You're the one! So yellow's down there. I can't go that way with Awachi. I can't go that way with Awachi. That's the exit. Okay. Wow, I'm gonna have almost 1,000 over what the like limit was. What is that button gonna do, I wonder? Do I have to leave Awachi on the button or something? Is it like pressure sensitive? Let's see. Ah, some iron fence is lowered. Okay, that's nectar. So which iron fence is it lowered? That one over there. There's probably another button on that side. Okay. I love that there's more of a puzzle dynamic now in this. It used to be just straightforward. The most dangerous thing was just kind of the enemies and the hazards, but if there's treasure, if there's puzzles, that completely changes the game. Another one. Sorry if I'm quiet when that kind of thing happens. I'm just very nervous to make sure that I'm not throwing the wrong kind of Pikmin to their death. A train? Alright. Oh, I can call the thing here. Those. Did they? Oh, they didn't bring it yet. Okay. So, that's kind of a cool idea that you get access to a color. I did go over. Oh, I completed a series. Wow, cool. Move base. I wonder how long the game is going to be in the end. A little train. And then there was just gotta get the guy. Yeah, I ended up with 2,700. That's pretty good. Oh, this demo was really, really fun. It really makes me want to play the main game, though. Alright, let's check that ID. Look who we have here. Hey, that's one of our boys, Dingo. An officer who excels at solo missions. He's not a joiner by nature, but he'll show up and lend his physical abilities when need be. I knew it. I knew he was tough enough to make it. Dingo is a skilled ranger. Even though he doesn't use a rescue pup, he specializes in solo missions, you see. One thing's for certain, rescue missions should be a lot easier with his help. He looks like Angry Louie. So, with that, how do I look at the objective stuff? So, status report, that's my Pikmin, they're doing pretty good. Wow, I've done 54% of the terrace. That's cool. Missions. How do I look at that thing, that ID badge? This is what I wanted. So there's 2 more members of our rescue corps, but they're not in this area. And then there's civilian castaways. I see. Why is it saying I have more... Oh, side missions. Oh. Where? Okay, cool. This game is neat. They really did just like say, oops, we messed up with Pikmin 3. Let's go back to Pikmin 2 and make that but better. I wonder how that nighttime stuff's going to play out, though. I mean, we're not going to get to it with the demo, but... Wow. Where was the exit? It was right there. Alright, let's see what the demo says once you've... Do I have any Pikmin that need to be flowered? I do! I love that they don't just consume the entire nectar in one go. That's such a good quality of life change. That was always so terrible in the first games. Just like, oops, I threw a Pikmin by accident. Now there's no nectar for any of the others. Oh, I can upgrade... Oh, what's this? Star-shaped... What's this star-shaped metal? Russ tinkered with the appraisal AI. Now you'll be able to see when you've collected all the treasures in a series. Yeah, there's a resonance in the wave patterns for treasures of the same type that lets us extract even more sparklium. Oh. Can't say I get the science behind it, but it sounds like we should try to collect complete series. Cool. Memory fragment top right. Ooh, what's the picture gonna be? Personal injury plank, stately rubber cutie, detective's truth seeker, unlimited locomotive. Yeah. Wow, I got a lot of sparklium on the second day. Or third day. This was the third day, even though it was really the second day because the first day was... whatever. There doesn't seem to be a limited days like the first game. Okay, it didn't spit me out anywhere else. I mean, sure, I guess. We're going to end the day, though. Explored 50% of the area. Ooh, I love all these little milestones it tells you about. Can I just end the day? Used to be you could end the day on the pause menu, but it doesn't look like it. So how much did I do? What are these purple things? Enemies? I guess that means enemies. Okay. That's where we saw... oh, so that's the thing. You have to fight that guy. I did do about 50% of the map. That's cool. How many levels are gonna... how many overworlds are there gonna be, I wonder? And we're done. Yeah, for the blues I should have done... oh, I didn't even get that blowhog over there. What a waste. It's funny, the blues, the ices kind of replaced blues for some utility. Basically water-related stuff, but in totally different ways. So what do you get in the main game for having played the demo? Just, I love these kind of like the ships get upgraded thing. They didn't do this in the second game, but the first game it was really cool when the ship would like get fixed and adjusted. Expanded radar search range. We're going to restore the SS Shepherd's radar and gather more sparklium. We did that. This will expand our range and help us pick up distant SOS signals. Let's give it a spin. Almost done. Huzzah! We've detected multiple SOS signals. I hope this gets us closer to finding our missing officers and Captain Olimar. Make a record of that area right away, Colin. Kingsley and Dingo. Oh, I did get quite a bit today. Yep. I wonder why that seemingly arbitrary amount. Why 189? That's a lot of sparklium. Alright. Man, I still have a net profit of raw material. Well, Captain, we did it. We finally found our Ranger Dingo. Can't believe I had to be saved by the newbie. I'm losing my edge. We're just glad to see you made it back safe and sound, Dingo. Are you hurt at all? Oh, not at all, Captain. I'm just touched that you care. This table does not seem to be structurally sound. It's missing screws. But Science Guy could stand to worry a little more. That reminds me, Captain. There's some information regarding our pilot.
Hi.
Really? Do you know his whereabouts? Great work, Dingo. What? No, that's not exactly... You must be exhausted from all that forced sleep you had. We'll go over the details tomorrow. Go get some rest. Huh? Oh, you got it, Captain. She cares about my physical state. That means she cares. Oh, before you hit the hay, please be sure to review all the details related to our rescue mission so you're fully prepared. Is that really necessary? 4,000. So it's basically just... I'm gonna open up more maps as I get more sparklium. I could probably get 4,000 just from the first area if I only did 50%. Don't show me demo over. Don't do it. I want to play more. Oh. You can import completed save data into the full version of the game to receive a bonus gift there. If you send confirmation you completed this demo, you can receive rewards in the smart device. Sure. Let's take a look at these pictures. Okay. Ooh. Those are the... No, they're a little different. They're like the clam things, though. What were they? Pearly clam clamps or something like that? That's the kitchen area. That... Is that an aquarium? That looks rad. Look at that. Toy box. Oh, no. There are icy bulborbs. Don't like that. What the hell is that thing? Oh, right. This is the, like, disco ball beady long legs that you see a little bit in the trailer. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't like that at all. Oh, so I guess they figured you might not get the... You might not find Dingo in the demo. Because they don't even have him highlighted there. Hidden treasures. Hanafuda cards, dice. That's cool. Oh, this thing! I remember this guy. He was in... Was it in Pikmin 3? The weird onion crabs? 2-player battles. I'll have to try that with my brother, maybe. Oh, the Pikmin had different colored leaves depending on their player. That's cool. Score big in Dandori challenges. Huh. Okay, return to title screen. That was fun. That was so good. Alright, well, now I've got to wait for the full game a little less than a month from now. Oh, it's so tantalizing. But I can do it. I can wait. So that's it for the Pikmin 4 demo. Oh, I want to play more. But thanks for joining me. Come back. I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.